Well, hi Rex, thank you for taking the time to have a chat with us today. How are you enjoying Australia so far?
I love it. I have wanted to come to Australia for many years now. This is my first time here and I'm loving every minute of it.
So what have you been up to apart from all these interviews and everything? You've had time to get out and enjoy yourself?
A little bit. I would say most of my time so far has been taken up by the interviews. But, you know, I landed and 5 hours later I did the bridge climb on the Sydney Harbour Bridge. I don't know, I'm sure I'm forgetting something, but I've been trying to go out and experience Australia. And after I'm done with the promotional aspect of my stay, then I'm going to explore the country.
Great. I understand even when a cast member of yours was in town too, Adrian Grenier was in Melbourne with you.
Adrian,
did you get a chance to catch up while you were here?
Yeah, it was kind of confusing because I was in Sydney and he was in Melbourne, and I felt like I flew to Melbourne when he flew to Sydney. So I thought we were just completely going to miss each other, but then he was in Melbourne. So yes, we did run into each other.
Okay. I think part of the enjoyment for myself personally is just sort of seeing sort of that side of Hollywood that we hear about. You know, is you on the show and living and working in Hollywood, how realistic is the show? Is it like?
Oh, completely. I would say that we tweak certain details for the sake of comedy, but aside from that, our show is frighteningly realistic. All of it.
How realistic?
The sort of fantasy elements. You know, when you make it big, and people give you toys, and it's the high life. And Ari Gold, people that think they're drunk on their own power and aren't nice to other people, that exists. That's not a fictional character. It's a fictional character based on real people.
Your agent isn't like Ari Gold,
no,
is he?
I've always had kind, loving, wonderful agents. Not all agents are like that. Some of them are worse than Ari Gold.
Right.
I promise you that exists.
Okay. You're here to promote Entourage season 6. That's quite that season of the show is quite a turning point in your character's career. Tell us a bit about that.
Sure. You know, I think that prior to Series 6, I always knew that Lloyd was an incredibly ambitious person and character. That was always something that I knew about Lloyd that perhaps wasn't on the page. But Series 6 is really when it is on the page, when the writers said, okay, it's time for us to show the viewers that Lloyd is ambitious and that he wants to get ahead in the world, and here's what he's going to do to make all that happen.
Stand up to Ari Gold.
Exactly.
Stand up.
Exactly. I mean, I would say that there's an evolution to the character, right? I mean, in Series 2, which is when I started, you have a much more subservient, eager to please young Lloyd, and as the years pass, he's less polite to Ari because he feels more comfortable and he gets a little more sassy, and finally he puts his foot down and says, you promised me that after a while you were going to help me get ahead. So,
Hold him to
put
that.
up or shut up.
You're willing to sign on, of course, for season 8?
Yes.
Ready
Well,
to
I
go?
have a contract.
Oh.
If they want
Okay.
me, I'm contractually bound to be there,
Okay.
and I hope that they want me.
Okay. So what, you're apart from Entourage, you've been acting for a while. Like, what have we got coming up? You got any other ambitions? Any projects in mind?
Do I have any ambitions? Yes.
You're
Do you
an
remember when
ambitious
Madonna
guy.
was on American Bandstand in 1983, 1984? Dude, I want to rule the world. Yeah, I want to do film. I want to do TV. Lloyd is a character that, in many ways, is similar to Rex, and so I want to show people I can do something other than that. So I want to spread my wings and fly. I want to show
Absolutely.
people I can do all kinds of
We've
things.
got there's a few Australian actors that are doing well in Hollywood. What do you think of our talent now coming over to the US? Are you fans of our guys?
Of course, I'm
Hugh
blown
Jackman,
away.
Nicole Kidman, and Russell Crowe.
I'm a huge Kate Blanchett fan. Russell Crowe is amazing. Nicole Kidman has the most porcelain, flawless skin I've ever seen in my life, and she's statuesque. I wish I could be tall. I don't know, whatever. I appreciate them all. I have many, many friends in Los Angeles who are Aussies, and they were all on Neighbours for some reason, which I've never seen. But so anyway, I think Australians are lovely people.
Okay. Rex, appreciate your time. Thank you very much.
Thank you.